Good evening, everyone. This evening, we are going to talk about a national issue. Why most of the luminary graduates and postgraduates prefer to migrate to America. Why they don't like to stay over here and work, serving the nation. Why they have to flock away to the west, to the greener pastures like America, Canada, England, Australia, etc. We are going to discuss about this thing is known as brain drain. It is known as brain drain. When you talk about brain drain, that means the intelligentsia or the luminary learned people leaving the nation and settling down somewhere else where they have better salaries, better conditions, better scenario, better perks, and better fringes. Same thing has been going on in India for a long time. That almost every luminary postgraduate, luminary scientists, luminary doctors from even IIM, IIA, sorry, AIIM, All India Institute of Medical Sciences from New Delhi, then Indian Institute of Technology and all the MBA schools like IIM, they have been leaving India, going to America and settle down over there. And there's a very high demand for IT engineers, software engineers in the Silicon Valley in Los Angeles, California. Now, what it can do to our nation? It can drain our nation. They are all milch cow, means they are cow that gives milk for our nations. And now these cows, these milch bovines, have been leaving India, going abroad. That means they are leaving India dry, without any kind of milk. India is never going to become superpower or hyperpower as long as India would allow these kind of people to just bid goodbye to India, settle down somewhere in the West, and give the benefit of their education that they have received in India. But now they are giving the benefit of this education. The leverage of this education is going to America, Canada, Australia, England, etc. So I have created 4 points for that. It's a legal bid. Means they can go. Nobody constitutionally in our law, nobody, no government can stop them. they have to. They cannot do anything, but they have to let them go. So there's nothing we can do, nothing the Modi can do, nothing the one after Modi or before Modi can do about this Malays. But this is going to stay. India is a democratic country where freedom of choice is given standing ovation, and this is the freedom of choice, part of the constitutional fundamental rights. The freedom of choice means you can stay in India, you can stay in any state, and you can leave India, go anywhere else and stay as long as you want to stay, and then you come back to India without any kind of restriction, without any kind of taboos. So point number one is all the milch bovines flock away to the greener pasture. Milch bovine means the milk giving cows. They are all living in India for the greener pasture, means where they can have better money, better bread and butter, better education, better healthcare, better freedom, better society like America, Canada, Australia, England, like that. These nations and many other nations actually allure, attract them that you can come over here in our nation and you can make 10 times more what you are making in your nation, plus you are going to have all kinds of benefits, all kinds of leverages, all kinds of perks, all kinds of benefits, all kinds of fringes, all kinds of goodies, and all kinds of dollops. We are going to provide you best life You come over here and give us the benefit, give us the leverage of your education that you have obtained in your nation, and your nation has spent millions on you to make you educated, to make you engineers, to make you doctors, to make you MBA. And now all of them are targeting abroad, only abroad. Point number two, greed and gung ho for dollars and dimes. They don't care about rupees. They don't want to make money in the term of rupee. They just disdain rupees. They don't have any kind of attraction or any kind of volition for rupee. They want to earn in dollars and dimes, pounds and pennies. They just want to go to the West where they can actually earn in dollar. $1 they earn equals to 73 rupees. $1,000 they can earn equal to 73,000. And in the in the Western nation, making $3,000 per month is a child's play. Not hard at all. $3,000 equal to 2,25,000 rupees. 2,25,000 rupees, that is probably 1 year's salary package over here in India with lots of responsibility, lots of hours you have to work, no fun, no joy, no relaxation, nothing. So that is why brain drain occurs. Highly educated, very sharp, very diligent, dedicated, and disciplined luminary students do not pay attention to or do not focus in Indian market to get a job, but as soon as they finish, they go for TOEFL or IELTS and clear the IELTS, and they just fly away from India into some of the Western nations. Number three, better bread and butter and education. Why the brain drain occurs and why these intelligentsia of India, the scholarly people of India, the luminary people of India leave India and go abroad because the bread and the butter means earning. Earning is very, very precious, very, very alluring. They earn probably 10 times what they can earn in India. And better education, if they want education, if they want to pursue in more education, if they have best education available in the Western country, if they are married with children, their children can get the best Ivy League quality of education, the iconic education they can get in the West, meaning you can have no anxiety, you can have no any kind of worries, you can have no any kind of blues. Every single thing will be just a hunky dory and a hallelujah in in the Western country. Number four, glory and the glory, both galore. Lots of money, lots of respect, lots of education, lots of progress, lots of prosperity, lots of money, lots of relaxation, lots of benefits person can reap. In the Western countries, that is why the brain drain occurs. Nobody actually thinks about his or her motherland, that what will happen if we all leave this nation and settle down somewhere in the West, then we are going to prosper the West. We are not going to prosper our nation. Our nation is going to be impoverished, and those nations where they are going, those nations are going to become very, very prosperous. Nobody thinks about it because we are human, and the first and foremost concern of every human is selfishness. Self is the first and foremost concern. Children, parents, himself or herself, they all, actually, all of us, all human on this planet, all 8 billion people always, first our focus will be the self. Second will be our family. Third will be our relatives. Fourth or fifth may be the nation. So these are the 4 points of brain drain. Thank you very much for listening. Talk to you again next time. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.